Hi everyone, I have managed to finish this Arteza mandala colouring book, which I actually got with a set of Arteza pencils, which someone kindly gifted to me, and I finished the book, and so I thought I would do a flip through for you. It's got this elastic on, which is quite fortunate because it's got quite scruffy looking because I have used it a lot, but and as it says 72 sheets, so we've got all the designs. Whoops, it sounds a bit weird and sticky because I have put some sellotape across the spine here because the pages were getting a bit loose, and it can be great to be able to rip the pages out of the book, but for me I wanted to keep them in the book, so I taped it up just to keep them nice and secure. And I haven't coloured the very beginning here, the start. I just started, oops, and that page is absolutely loose. You can see it's only attached by the sellotape. But I started on this page, which is page 3. Now the big drawback for this book for me in some ways was the fact that it's got page numbers. I don't like page numbers on books. I have got another book with page numbers and they're really useful. But for this book, I wasn't so sure because I don't like seeing them. But anyway, this was a sort of Christmassy one that I did with the Christmas colours, which was great fun. And there's some sparkle. Oh, you can see. I haven't got my light on today. I'm just in the natural window light, but I think you can see. And we have another metallic one here, done with the Castle. No, these are the Pentel pens. These are Castle Arts pens, and you can see the sparkle on those. There we go. A lot of these are done with Castle pens, especially at the beginning. I was experimenting when I got them new. So these are Castles as well. They're sort of gel, they're a set of 100 gel pens. So I was just trying out all the different colours. This is the metallic. You can see they've got a bit of a shine, which is nice. These are glitter. See the shine hopefully. These are the swirl set. So they change colour as you use them. They're a little bit odd, and some of them look a bit muddy and strange. Wasn't too taken by those, but it doesn't matter. These are some other metallic pens that I had, and I didn't find them terribly shiny, and the nibs are quite thick, so it's a little bit tricky, and I've just noticed I've missed a whole bit there. Never mind. These are, I'm not sure what this is done with. Trying to look. I think those are just a few metallic pens. This is done with glitter pens. You can see the shine. I know a lot of people like this one. I was actually just using up a few odd colours that I had left in my Pentel set, and it happened to be orange and green, and it just worked really well. So that was good. And again, a more limited palette of sparkly pens. These are pastel pencils. And here we have some Staedtler fine liners. I just wanted to make that look like a sort of tile in limited colours. The sun has gone in. I'll just put the light on just in case it's got too dark for you. These are done in Black Widow Cobra. Gosh, it really is quite dark now, isn't it? I hope that's okay. Now this was done with some shiny pens. I should be able to see the shine still because the sun's come back out. But they are a bit sticky, as you may have heard when I turned the page. So I'm not very keen on them. I wouldn't want to use them in a book that wasn't single-sided. Now what I would say about this book is the paper is really quite thick. Surprise for a book that's Arteza, which Arteza being a budget line, and that that came free with a set of pencils, to have such sort of thick paper was really good, and so no pens ever showed through, which was great. I'm not sure what I used here. It's definitely pencil. I think it might have been some pastel shades. These were Bambino crayons on this page. It's quite fun. Now and again we have some sparkly pens, you will see. It doesn't want to catch the light now. There we go. I think that's, you might be able to tell. Sometimes some of the sparkle fades a bit. Now I'm not sure if these are Norris or if they're pastel pencils, but they're quite pale. It was quite fun. And we have a mix here of felt pens on the outside, just normal Staedtler Triplus pens, and some sparkly ones in the middle. it looked really industrial and strange and modern, and I just wanted to do something a bit different. This one was so complex that I just simplified it by doing some sections of colour. I'm not sure what brand of pencils that was though. These are, again, pens, Staedtler pens. This one I really wanted to, I just felt those colours just looked right with that particular design. I don't know why I felt that, it's just my feeling, and so I did those. I'm trying to look and think about what pencils they are. I'm pretty sure they are the Arteza premium pencils from the tub. These look like Bambino crayons to me. Here I did a very limited felt pens, Staedtler Triplus pens. It looked like a sort of sun type picture, so I just wanted to keep it really warm and quite simple. And here we have metallics. You will see, no, glitter, sorry, glitter pens. This is the very first one I started when I did a flip through and review of this book. And I started the video, and these are the Arteza Expert pencils. And I forgot all about it, and I got to this page in the book and I went, oh, so I had to go back and watch my video to find out what colours I was using. So I finished it off, so that was quite fun actually. And this one was so complex I needed to simplify it. So I just took one black fine liner pen. It was a Staedtler, but it doesn't really matter, the brand, and just did some detailing to keep it simple. And actually, I rather like it, I have to say. Another one with pencils, trying to figure out what brand, I'm not sure, could be Staedtler, could be the Ergos actually, I think it is, it's the Ergosoft. Here just a red, and this is a pen, so it must be Staedtler Triplus. I've only got one set of pens. Ooh, the pages are sticking. Now this is metallic in the middle, and I'm not sure what was around the outside. I think it was lots of detail, and I just glitter in the middle, sorry, and I just covered it with some metallic pen, but it looks a bit scruffy. It didn't lay down very evenly, but hey. Now this one, I wanted a bit of shine, so I did it in pencil and then put a bit of glitter here and there to sort of do some highlights and some, excuse me, metallic pen in the middle as well. This is all done in glitter pen. I think the pen may have run out. I changed colour, but I'm not sure. Maybe that was intentional, but that was quite fun. Again, quite simple. This is done with metallic pencils. These aren't the Castle metallics. These are some that I had already, and they're not very shiny, but I like the colours. These are quite bright compared with it. These are some of the Castle art pens. Some of them are the neons, some of the pastels, and some of the swirl, so there's a bit of a mix in there. I'm pretty sure these are Staedtler Norris pencils. Now again, these are the really shiny pens. You see how shiny they are. They seem to be less sticky, this page, and I don't know if it's because it was my second time. Maybe I didn't lay it on as thickly. It's not very even though. Found it quite difficult. It's very, very runny. Now this is one I did as a sort of Halloween colour theme for a page, which was quite fun. Just thinking I could probably zoom in a bit more. There we go. Yes, here, this was the Arteza premium pencils, and I just picked out all the blues and just had fun. Lots of blues. The sun keeps going in and out. I don't know how troublesome that's going to be. I've got the light on though. Now this is just Staedtler Triplus pens again. It was quite a complex design, as you can see, and I just simplified it because I just wasn't in the mood for doing lots of little tiny details. And this one was fun. Again, I didn't want to do all those details. And we have some sparkle around the edge. I'm not sure how easily you're going to see that. The sun's shining now, it might pick it up. I can't tell if it's showing up. Here, let me look, I think that's Norris, Staedtler Norris pencils again. This one was just done with a couple of Staedtler pens. It was again very detailed, so I thought I'd use pen because it would be faster, but I'm not sure. I think it looks, there's lots of white paper showing through in places. Hopefully it doesn't pick it up too well on the camera. These are again the metallic pencils that I had before my castles that I played with, enjoying the different colour combos I could make. And another very simple one. It was quite a difficult, complex design, and I wanted to make it look tile-like, so I just used the one pen, and it was great fun, and I'm really pleased again with how that turned out. Oops. We have another glittery page. It's just a lot of fun, isn't it? Playing around with glitter pens and the neons. Now this was done with, trying to see, it was definitely done with pencils, but that centre bit looks like pen because it's really dark. So I'm not sure what I used there. But this was definitely done with Staedtler Triplus pens. Again, I was just in the mood for something very simple. I left a lot of white. And these are Castle gel pens, but not in the metallic or sparkly, so they're just the plain ones. This was a complete disaster. Look at that. It's a complete mess. What I did was I did the background in a Bambino crayon, and it looked a little bit uneven, so I went over it with blending solution all over and it went into a really big mess. It actually did dissolve the crayon, and but it's just horrible, and I made such a mess everywhere. I ended up putting blending fluid all over the page and then crayoning over it, and the crayon sort of dissolved and melted into the fluid and still didn't come even. So I just highlighted a few of the details with the sparkly pen. I can just about see the colour there. I don't know if you can see some of the sparkle, but it was just a mess. And it's all over the back of this page. Whoopsie. But never mind. Now this one here is a metallic Castle Arts pens. Now this one is chrome markers, so they're really, really reflective. But what was very strange was the silver one looks very white. It's in the centre of here and in the centre of here. It didn't work with the paper. When I put it onto my rough paper to sort of pump the pen and get it started, activated or whatever, it worked perfectly, and it's worked on other papers, but for some reason it didn't work on this one, even though the gold and copper, the same brand of pen, they worked really well. So I was a bit confused there. I don't really know what happened. So we have a few pencils here. Just wanted to do something really bright and cheerful on that page. Now this page didn't print properly. I've got a few pages, there were a few printing errors in this book. You would have seen if you saw my flip through that I actually did it so it went that way round. Some of the pages just didn't print properly. So I covered this with a collage because I couldn't colour in the design because it hadn't printed. Now I'm not sure what pencils these are. Oh, these are pastel pencils. I can tell because these are very neon. For some reason, some sets of pastel pencils have quite neon colours in. And this one was done with, I'm trying to think, these were the Koh-i-Noor Polycolour pencils. I was trying them out in there, and I covered over a lot of the design, made it very simple. This one wasn't printed very well either, so I went over some of it in black pen, and just did the best I could with it really. It was a little bit messy because I couldn't see all of the design, so as I say, I just did the best I could. And here again, this one was printed badly, so I just covered a lot of it over in the metallic pen, which is a bit messy, and here too. So I just used metallic pens to cover most of it because a lot of it wasn't printed. Okay, I'm not sure what pens these are. It's not very even colouring, I'm not sure. This one was fun. I kept it really simple. I can't remember what brand I used, but I just wanted a few simple colours, bright and cheery. Now this is done with a metallic marker, metallic Castle Arts, just one pen, glitter pen I mean, just nice and shiny and simple. These are metallics with a black. So it was quite fun. If I hold it down there, you can see better. You can see the gold and the greens. There were two greens in there, but they're really similar. So that's that one. These, I think, are glitter pens. and I just used a few to make a really interesting sort of different colours. And here we have some of the neon castle gel pens. My page is getting stuck together, there we go. Now this one I was going to put another colour in, and then I quite liked it in just one colour, so we've just got the green there. This one was a tutorial actually. I thought it looked really like a stained glass window, so but I'd kept it in Christmassy colours with a little bit of gold glitter pen in places. This was just done in Triplus pens. Sometimes when I'm not in the mood for doing lots of shading and things, I just grabbed some pens and did one in here. That was fun. These are metallic pencils. I think these are the castles, which was quite fun. I just did a limited set of colours. So one of the goldy shades, one of the purples, one of the pinks and one of the greens. That is done in pen. I think this is the last one. There we go. So there's that book completed. So that was a fun book. You will probably, whoops, the page really wants to fall out, doesn't it? You will probably see a few of these pages, or you may have already seen them in the pages I completed in May. But there is the completed book. So I hope that was okay. I hope you enjoyed that and might have given you some inspiration for your book if you've got a copy. So thank you so much for watching, and happy colouring.